In this video today, I'm going to show you how to use a tool called Ahrefs to analyze a backlink profile, whether your own or for a competitor. Remember, a backlink profile is simply all of the links that are pointing to a specific website, and it's these links that are the primary ranking factor in the Google organic search results. So remember, there are a couple of reasons why you might want to know this skill. The first thing is you want to find out who's linking to you and specifically who's linking to competitors, so you can chase those links for your own website. Secondly, it's good to have an understanding of your backlink profile and to see whether there is any historical linking activity that might be causing your site to not perform so well. And I'm talking about something that might have attracted a Google penalty. And the third reason why you want to learn how to analyze a backlink profile is that you can use it to monitor and track the links that you acquire as a result of your marketing activities. So Ahrefs is not a free tool. There is a free account, but it's rather limited, and you're going to invest probably around $80 a month to use the tool. You can use it for 1 month and do your work if you need it, but a lot of businesses end up subscribing to it given that it's regularly used and quite a powerful tool. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to analyze 2 websites using Ahrefs. The first website is my own, and I've already done a free video using a free tool to analyze the link profile, and now I'm going to show you how to use it using Ahrefs. So simply take the URL of the website you want to analyze and pop it into the Site Explorer box and click Search Links. Now Ahrefs will collate the data and come up and present to you a result, and this is how you want to analyze it. So the URL rank and Ahrefs domain rank are their own internal metrics of, trust, authority. You can simply review the explanations there, and they're all comparative. So you compare this domain to another, and one metric here will tell you that your site is higher or lower than the other. So it's all relative. You use it to compare sites. But what the data here is saying is that there are 188 backlinks from 37 referring domains. And it's important to understand this distinction. You can have more than one link coming from a single website. And from Google's eyes, it's really about the unique referring domains. How many websites uniquely are individually linking to you? And that data is demonstrated here in the chart. So the yellow line is really the one you want to look at. So I've selected a 1-year time frame, and you can see over time the number of referring domains or sites linking to me is growing. If you want to specifically look at those domains, simply click this referring domains link here. And what Ahrefs will do is show you the referring domains. Now it's going to sort them from top to bottom according to its according to the number of backlinks here. Now here's an interesting way to look at this data. So from top to bottom, these are all the websites that contain at least one link back to you. What I love about Ahrefs is I can go over here and click this drop down, and it will list all of the individual links on a website pointing back to you. And so I can see that this is the domain, these are the other URLs upon which the links exist, and this is the link text, and it's linking to the home page. And you can see that this is a site-wide link, meaning it exists in the footer. It is probably on every page on the website, and at the end of the day, Google is probably only going to count one of these and attribute that to your rankings. And you can start to go down, click the drop down arrows, and start to see that these are the guys that are linking to you. So it's interesting. So you can see they're linking to some of my content, which is great. What else is interesting to see? So you can scroll through that and see all of the referring domains. Now remember, if you were looking at a competitor's website, you'd be able to see the sites linking to competitors, open it up and have a look at the individual pages that are linking and look at the content that links to them. So that's the initial analysis of the links. Now up at the top of the screen here, you'll see this little drop down option here, which gives you the option of selecting specifically the URL, a URL and all of the URL path and the URLs beneath it, just the top level domain and the root domain. So this here might be www.domain.com, and this is all of the subdomains. It could be email.domain.com, all those sorts of things. So in this case here, if I had a blog post, for example, let's say my content marketing framework, and I just wanted to see who was linking to that in that unique URL, I would simply put that in the Site Explorer box and make sure that the exact URL was selected. And then it would search for links, and it is showing just one referring domain to that, that blog post. So in this case here, I can simply click on the referring domain, and it tells me that I've got a link here from Kaiser the Sage, linking to that article. So that is how that is done. Or if I wanted to see the whole domain, simply put the domain there and make sure this option is chosen. And that will cover every domain, including the subdomains that are part of your website. And you get all this information here. If you scroll down further, the Ahrefs tool also gives you an idea of where the links are coming from. So you can see the majority of links coming from Australia and Europe. And in addition, it gives you some information on the anchor text cloud. Remember, these are the keywords that are used in the links pointing to the website. You don't want overly optimized keyword-rich links. If you go too far with that stuff, you'll get penalized or run afoul of the algorithmic penalties that are designed to stop you trying to game Google. You can scroll down further, and Ahrefs gives you a whole range of additional information, but primarily I use it to be able to monitor the growth rate in the number of referring domains, as well as to analyze the individual unique referring domains that are linking to you. Also, you'll see Ahrefs can capture some social sharing information around your domain. Yeah, so all in all, a pretty good tool. It allows you to export the data and analyze it in a spreadsheet if you wish. You can do a batch analysis of multiple domains here by simply dropping in all of the URLs. So let's say in this case we were to analyze my website with another website. I would simply drop the URLs in there, pick this other domain, pop it in there. I've got two domains, click Start Analysis, and what you'll find is Ahrefs will go and collate the information on both of these domains, and it'll give you social metrics, the number of referring domains, and the number of backlinks in total. So the key metric that I would look at here is under referring domains, the total referring domains. And that will give you a real sense of, okay, how many links do all of these sites have? And it's a good way of quickly analyzing group domains. You can generate a whole bunch of additional reports using Ahrefs, running crawl reports or even backlink reports that can be exported. And there are also some other additional tools under the labs section, which allows you to do domain comparisons. But at the end of the day, Site Explorer is the primary feature of this tool. I'll give you an example. I'll run iSelect, actually. Let's see if that is the proper version. iSelect is a large Australian website, and I'm going to drop that into Ahrefs and see what it looks like. Remember, the whole domain, search links. And what's going to happen now is Ahrefs will give us the data, and we're looking at 777 referring domains, 183,000 backlinks. Interestingly enough, you can see the number of referring domains has been dropping. This could be for a whole range of reasons. They're not getting discovered or whatnot, but it is a pretty authoritative website. You can see the links come from all over the world, and if I wanted to see what those links were or the referring domains, I'd simply click on the referring domains link here. You might be thinking, what's the difference between this paid tool and the other free tools that I'm reviewing? The free tools typically limit the amount of data you can have access to. The paid tools will give you obviously more access. The higher plans will give you more access to larger lists of URLs. But the reality is the entry-level package on most of these tools is probably sufficient for most websites. What you can see, just as an aside, if you look at this list of the websites that are linking, you can see that here is the individual the website, and this blue line represents the large number of links coming from it. So you can see that this is a site-wide link. Remember, a site-wide link is a link that's either in the footer or a sidebar. It's on every page of a website. It used to be in the past that the actual quantity of links would influence your ranking. So if you got 70,000 links, by goodness, you were going to rank well. But Google's discounted that now. It's really ultimately only counting the one link. And it's really all about the authority and the relevance of these domains that are linking to you now. So great tool for drilling through other people's link profiles and yours.